So if you just approach an absolute stunner, you're in the conversation and you think you're doing really well. 5 minutes goes past and you say, listen, I've got to shoot, why don't I invite you for a coffee? And she goes, oh, actually, I'm not interested. So later you think back to the interaction and you're wondering, where did this go wrong? In this video, you're gonna find exactly what went wrong and how to fix it so you get her digits, not only her digits, but you can even take her on an instant date right then and there. Hey bro, it's Nav here in Dubai. If you're new to the channel, click the subscribe button now because I'm going to be releasing game-changing content you don't want to miss. So the reason she said I'm not interested or said whatever is because you went into comfort chit-chat. This is one of the biggest sticking points when it comes to cold approaching. Guys, you know, they go into this question mode, they go into logical conversation, which doesn't build any attraction. This is one of the biggest sticking points I see all the time. And, you know, it's probably happened to you. You're in the conversation and you kind of forget. You're kind of like, oh, she's probably interested. You know, right now we're in Dubai and you get a lot of girls where, you know, they're very friendly, they're into the conversation, but when you go for the close, guess what? She's not interested. She doesn't want to see you again. Just because she had a conversation with you doesn't mean she wants to see you as a potential, you know, a boyfriend or a romantic connection. So what you've got to do instead, you've got to do traction before comfort, right? Not the other way around, because if you go comfort first, you go straight into the friend zone, right? So now how do you do the attraction? Attraction is an emotional experience. It's an experience that happens not with logical conversation, stuff like, oh, where are you from? What do you do? How old are you? Right? It happens by you triggering emotions in her. Now, how do you do that? Teasing is a great one. So right now in Dubai, there's a lot of Russian girls, and a great way to tease them is to say it borscht. You know, they love borscht, or you must love borscht, or you're a babushka, you know, you must love vodka, that kind of funny stuff. And that way, what you're doing is you're going into this emotional type of conversation, right? Another good one actually you could use with any country is, oh, you know, it's finished between us, I'm out. You know, my ex-girlfriend was from there or whatever. You know, girls from that country, they're crazy, right? So this is the kind of thing you want to do. Some other aspects of attraction is challenging, storytelling, banter, cocky, funny. You know, I give you an example of cocky, funny. She goes, oh, what do you do? And you say, oh, I'm actually, you know, I'm a drug dealer, or I'm a stripper, or whatever. I have an online business. I work on OnlyFans. You know, I import camels into Dubai. These are examples of cocky, funny. Don't give her a straight answer, right? You might think that, oh, she's interested in me. She's asking me what I do. No, she doesn't want a logical response at that point yet, right? Yeah, later on, when you're on a date, when you're sitting down, yeah, you can actually tell her what you do and maybe share some stories about yourself. But in that initial part, what a lot of guys do is they go straight into chit-chat mode. Oh yeah, you know, I'm in finance, and yeah, what do you do? Oh, okay, yeah, I'm, you know, I'm 32 years old, and how old are you? And it just doesn't create that spark of attraction. And that's what you need first before you go into comfort. One of the biggest things you want to remember when it comes to attraction is fun, right? Fun is the most important thing when it comes to pumping her emotions, because this is proven by research. When you make a girl laugh, she becomes attracted to you, right? There's certain hormones that are produced in her body and she becomes attracted to you. So this is what you want to remember next time you're in an interaction. If you forget everything what I just said, just remember the conversation needs to be fun, so that, you know, she wants to see you again. She wants to hang around with you more. I mean, this is the same thing when you're with friends as well. You know, you probably had a friend where there was always negative, you know, they were, you know, complaining all the time, and it wasn't funny. You didn't want to be around them. Instead, you got another friend who's always making you laugh, who's positive, and, you know, it's a friend that you always want to see it again and again. So with women, it's exactly the same thing. Positivity, right? You know, making them laugh, joking around with them, not taking the conversation too seriously. These are the key things when it comes to attraction. And the other thing I was going to say is about pumping her emotions. This is key when it comes to getting her digits, so going for the number, because kind of similar to sales, what you want to do is make them feel good, right? And that's what pumping the emotions is. So when you do this sort of stuff, you know, the fun, the banter, all that stuff that I just mentioned, she's feeling good, and interaction is getting, you know, higher and higher in terms of its peak, right? And when it gets to the top, that's when you go for the instant date, right? When she's feeling really good, you guys are having an amazing time. That's when you say, well, listen, you know, I've got 10 minutes. Why don't we go grab a quick coffee? Or if logistics don't allow it, you say, well, why don't we grab a coffee another time, right? So she's more likely to say yes at a high point than she is at a low point. You're probably underdoing attraction right now. Right? When I'm coaching my clients, most of the time they're underdoing attraction. So what I suggest for you to do for the next few weeks, overdo it. Do double the attraction that you need to. Because sometimes we think we're overdoing it, but we're actually not overdoing it, right? We're underdoing it. So if, you know, let's say the line of overdoing it is here, and this is how much attraction you're building. And then when I tell you, you know, you need to overdo it, you do it double, but it's actually here. And the line of overdoing it is here. So it's really important for you to practice doing more than what you usually do first, and then you understand, you know, where the line is, and you can calibrate. But as I mentioned before, yeah, if you really overdo attraction, what happens is attraction is an emotion, right? And emotion is like a vapor. So when she leaves, yeah, she really likes you in person and she wants to see you again. But as soon as she leaves, she's like, oh, actually, I don't even know that guy. So the emotions go away, the number flakes. That's why when you message girls, you know, when they don't want to see you, this is one of the biggest reasons, because you didn't make it stick. But that's for another video. And that's the reason why you should subscribe to my channel. Also, press the like button as well. And if you want me to make any specific videos, go to the comment section now, write exactly what you want me to make you, and I'll promise to make that for you. Unless, you know, it's 18 plus type of video, then go to my OnlyFans channel and you know, I'll make that for you, a special video on there. Catch you in the next video, baby. Nav.